Welcome back, my friends from Tunisia and from North Africa, whoever tuned in for this new song by Junior Hassen. While new is actually already a little bit older, it's 2 weeks ago. The song is called Chimaev, and the thing is, it was released not on his official channel, it's released on the DT Prod channel. Right here, it has 1.5 million views. That was the reason why I didn't see this coming up, because it's not on his official channel. But I got a couple of requests for this song, and one guy offered me translation. And of course, this is exactly what I wanted. I wanted to have lyrics for Junior Hassen. This was my desire, my wish. I got it. I got the document right here. And you're gonna see my reaction on this song with lyrics after the intro.
Eines Tages bin ich frei, frei wie ein Adler, in der Hand der Schein, der gekonnte Sparer.
Before we start, I want to say one thing. I was very much stressed recently, especially because I received a copyright strike here on this channel. I don't want to say any details. It seems that the problem is settled. The copyright strike was retracted, but if I still seem a little bit stressful, that is the reason. I would say let's start with the song and the reaction. DT, yeah. DT, there's the channel. Junior Hassen in Paris again, man. Let's see. Vachti, I could swear I know this name. Vachti Buaicha.
Hey, كالعادة وجدي بويتشا beats in the track. سرعة عالي بيبان وحديد ذو كثافة سكنية غادي الناس لطير عبيد مربي تعطي في التحية يمسك عنك تفوسية للحوم حبسو سيفيل قلبي يبكي على القضية تجنب زبي يا زميل ربي يستر كله ليا إلا مرتك مستحيل ربي يستر كله ليا.
Hey, I swear it hit hard. It hit hard. The beat hit hard, and it fits perfectly his flow. And I said in the last reaction, I criticized that he always got the same flow, but this flow works perfect on these type of beats. It's like, man, it's hard. It's hard, man. Crazy.
يفجع ستيل وورقة ما تبعتش بالايفون والفرخ اللي جا في حلقة ما الدم تاعو على ماكرون حسن قشقش برشباك انتي كاليتي.
He said actually Macron right there, and I think that's the president from France these days, and he is in France. As we can see, he's in Paris. I mean, that's very obvious. Let's listen a little bit more, and then we take a first glance at the lyrics. I would say.
انتي كاليتي قنطاوي قدر زبي الادفرسير كي كريستو محمد الضاوي الله ما يخيبش الظن تشوفني نطير وراسك حي ناكل ملحة مع محمود ونكره برشا عوين بالزي نيك كايتورة مع الكيان ونيك خليفة ونيك دبي غلط في سبوبنا الاعلام امريكا تفجع فيك بالسيف شوي.
Okay, so this is actually, I think, a good point to stop. He said Dubai, and I got that one. I've been already reading the lyrics, so I have a little bit of an idea what it's about, but about the detail we will see, because a lot of these things I don't really understand. So we started off with right here, I think the topic: tall walls, its gates are iron with a high population density. Inside there are people who fly, slaves, prisoners giving greetings. The prison, yeah, I think it's very obvious he's talking about Palestine right here. He doesn't say it in words, but I think it's very obvious. He's going on with, I think this line I don't really understand, but here we go. May God protect every woman except your wife. It's impossible. The words scare the pen and the paper. I haven't written with the iPhone. Like he's saying that because a lot of rappers these days writing on their phone. He's saying no pen and paper. That's the old school stuff. He's doing old school music. That makes sense. Now we're going on the Macron line, the president. The man that came in an illegal way showed his penis to Macron. I think he means with this that he shows open his opinion. He says penis, but he says, I show myself, I show my opinion to the world. And he says Macron in this case because he's basically the most well-known person from France these days. Then he's going on some different stuff right here about a football club. God does not disappoint. You see me flying while you're alive. I ate salt with Mahmoud and I hate officers in uniform. We were at Dubai, that's the last line. Fuck any tower with the occupying entity and fuck Khalifa and Dubai. Now, I don't know what he got against Dubai in this case. I think Dubai is, in the first place, the city that is famous or infamous for, how you call that, like wasting money or like throwing money everywhere, like for the rich people, right? And I think Khalifa, there's a building in Dubai called Khalifa, but I think that's not, I think it's not just Khalifa. I think there's it's called a little bit different. The media misleads us and America frightens you. Now, a little shot to America, the United States in this case. Okay. I think I've been... Oh boy, how long have I been reading lyrics, man? Crazy.
شوية دوم سمام كيما حمزة شيمايف حكام العرب طحانا سعيد خارج على التصنيف طلبنا ربي عطانا ورزقك ما يفكو حد ضاع قبيلة انتي متاع غانا ناكد في جدار الصد ثانية ناكها في التسعين أصموا نفس الأسد سلامي الرجل تلحوش مش للناس اللي بعت معمر اليوم قادر نيك بالكرتوش البارح مع الثعلوب نقمر لونتي بالو بليجيل غدرة تبرك الشامو قول للجانجو كاكو.
I have to say, I wanted to talk a little bit about the music right here. I really like his pronunciation. It's a good pace for Junior. I think he pronounces very well. The mix is really nice. We had this short part before the beat drop was right here, where it sounded a little bit like a radio reverb effect on the voice. The music video is cool. I think if you have a tank for your music video, that's pretty nice. And I really like the vibe of the whole thing. It sounds really evil. Man, okay. I think it's musically really nice.
برك الشامو قول للجانجو كاغولي في اللانيف عندك هدية أو يجيك فرد بالماء حارب بيه البلدية.
The beat is bouncing, man.
اللي نقصت العصابة حتى ربطيتي مطاولة ما نحبش تنقص الغابة ظروف لزتني نتغرب ونخلي يايمن والشعبة معدي مخالط ومجرب ولدك راجل يا بابا نزلت زناقي ضد الدولة باللي ناسها في الأوروب توجور فير سوفينير كوم ستاسوسيان جاكوب
سوفينير
قطعت قلبي ديما حاشيها لي سلامي الكوستيمات الرعب يا مجرم جيار زوال دولة قسات سكر وتصعب نواب زبي لا تبالي بالقجم نحرض في الشعب ومتعب بنت اخت الوالي من اللي صغير ورا البراج.
Yeah, I think and I think at this point I can say this, I think the lyrics are pretty deep. I think the lyrics are strong. I've been reading the whole document already, and well, we can definitely say it's a lyrical song that goes probably for most of the songs from Junior Hassen. I think he always got something to say when he releases songs, and he's not talking like nonsense. He's always saying important stuff, and I think that's something what we see, what is so strong about Lotfi DK from Algeria, for example. He's always got something to say. He always knows a lot. He has a lot of information, and he knows how to put it into words. I think that's similar with Junior Hassen. I can't say it completely. I just have translation for one song, but that's the impression I had with this song. Now, let's actually see for more lyrics. Now, the next line is actually the title of the song, Chimaev, weak but strong like Hamza Chimaev. Now, there's no explanation to this. I don't know who Hamza Chimaev is, so you can write this down in the comment section. That will be very interesting to know. The Arab leaders are affiliated with Israel, but Kais Saied is beyond classification. Affiliated, I think in this case, he is criticizing the leaders from Arab countries to work together with Israel. I think that is what he means right here. And Kais Saied, and especially, is the president from Tunisia, and we know that Junior Hassen is not so big of a fan with the Tunisian government because they wanted to put him into jail. And long story short, when we asked our Lord, he gave us "and no one can steal your provision." Ghana's okay, in the first place, this one right here, I think that belief, I'm not a believer, but I think belief is something that can be very strong, benefit you, and it gives you strength. That is what I think. Then we have Ghana's penalty kick was wasted. It hit the blocking wall. The second one he hit in the 90 corner. Asamba like a lion. That is interesting because I don't know exactly which match he means. It's from Ghana. But maybe it's a famous goal that he's describing right here. And it's a metaphor, right? It's a metaphor for try first, you might fail, but in the second try, it can be perfect. And I think that is what we see in this line. Then we have greetings to the man of Al-Hafsh. That is means the house in the Libyan dialect. Okay. Not the people who betrayed Muammar. And I think about this line, I want again a little bit of explanation because I don't really understand what it's about. It says right here's a little bit of explanation. Muammar was a Libyan revolutionary politician and political theorist in Libya. So you can write down me information in the comments about him. Today I'm capable of shooting with bullets. Yesterday I used to gamble with my friend. Bulletproof is a must because betrayal is capable of bringing down the camel. I think that is maybe a saying that doesn't make sense in translation. Bringing down the camel is interesting right here. Tell the gang and those who wear balaklavas on your birthday you have a gift. Now, I think we can go a little bit further. You will receive a water gun to fight the sanitation workers with. Okay, yeah, this got explained right here. He is dissing Samara, who is a singer from Tunisia, and it's not the last time he's dissing Samara. And as far as I understood, Samara is a city as well in Tunisia. So, two things. Our neighborhood are still against traitors no matter how much the gang decreases. Even my prison sentence is still long. I don't want the forest to diminish. He's talking about his prison sentence right here that he got in Tunisia, which he basically fled from to France. Yeah, I think let's listen again because I'm so long going on the lyrics. We're gonna listen to the end and I will do the rest of the lyrics later on. Let's do this.
برا الحاج والنوالي خويا يعوض في الفيراج في غيابي شعل في العجالي انتي جيبه حسني تامر واني نجيبه كبر الزبوب مشكلتك فيات ونوامر عطي ظهرك لليوتيوب حبك كبير غرق وانتي شايحه بلك قصير القحبه تاخو سارق جيب ولد يولي وزير حمد الزواري صنع الفارق طيور تغزو اسرائيل حمد الزواري صنع الفارق طيور تغزو اسرائيل.
Actually, the video is a little bit frightening because it kind of showcases a normalization of military and war and violence. On the other hand, I don't say this is a problem that Junior Hassen is showing this in his videos. I think we shouldn't think it's normal to see war. We shouldn't think it's normal to see people suffering. And I think it's very human to be shocked still by things that happen in this world. So, yeah. I think he's talking about these topics and that's good.
سرعالي بيبانو حديد ذو كثافة سكنية غادي ناس لطير عبيد مربي تعطي في التحية اليوم سكران نكتب فوسية للحوم حبسو سيفيل قلبي يبكي على القضية جنب زبي يا زميل.
Said Galbi, and I could swear Galbi is another song by Samara or Ya Galbi, something like this.
بيستر كله ليا إلا مرتك مستحيل ربي يستر كله ليا إلا مرتك مستحيل حبر يفجع ستيل ورقة ما تبعتش بالايفون والفرخ اللي جا في حرقة مد متاعو على ماكرون حسن قشقش بير شباك انتي كاليتي قنطاوي قدر زبي الادفرسير كي كريستو محمد الضاوي الله ما
Now he mentioned Macron again, definitely. So that's the second time he's saying this.
خيبش الظن تشوفني نطير وراسك حي ماكل ملحة مع محمود ونكره برشا عوام بالزي نيك تور مع الكيان ونيك خليفة ونيك دبي غلط في زبوبنا الأعلام أمريكا تفجع فيك بالسيف.
And Dubai, America. Wait, was that the hook? Because he said Macron, Dubai and America. For me it seems that this last part of the lyrics was repeated because all the topics came in again. I didn't notice it because there was no musical change. Okay, interesting. But I really have to give a shout out to the beat producer of this song. It's crazy, man. The atmosphere is so strong, and of course Junior is doing his part as well. Man, that's what I mean. We shouldn't get normalized to see these pictures. We should still be shocked, and because when we think that's normal, we might not try to evade that enough, in my opinion. Hassen Sassi. Now, for everybody who's still interested, I'm going for the rest of the lyrics. I try to keep it a little bit shorter right here in the end. Now, let's see. The allies are still against the state, even if its residents are in Europe. Okay, memories are always green like the field of Zeus. Oh mother, the path of truth is tiring. I think that's a strong line, because the man, that is deep lyrics, man. The path of truth is tiring. Like, sometimes you don't want to see the truth because it's so hard and tiring, as you say. Greetings to suits of horror, you criminals. Hassen, a simple person. I don't know who Hassen is in this case. The state has become harsh. It closed the borders and made it difficult to leave. I think he's talking about Tunisia right here. It closed the borders. I know, and this has probably nothing to do with that. I think that because I know that a lot of refugees from Tunisia are coming towards Europe, but it has probably nothing to do with the refugees in the first place. It closed the borders. It can be about Palestine. It closed the borders as well. That they closed the borders. Nobody can leave. That's the other way this line can be seen. In Amazing, I incite the people and tire the governor's sister daughter. I think that might be a little bit offensive, but Junior is not someone who holds back when writing lyrics. Let's see. In my absence. Yeah, a lot of these things. Look, he's saying about Al-Hash, Al-Nawali, Virage, and Tamar Husni. I don't know what all of this is. So, if you want to explain me, you're free to do this in the comment section as always. Here's the second shot to Samara. Your problem is views and numbers. Give your back to YouTube. Now we know, or actually I know, that Samara is one of the biggest artists from Tunisia, at least on YouTube. His numbers are speaking for himself. I don't want to take sides in this. I don't know why he's dissing Samara. I don't know what Samara did wrong in his opinion. Don't want to get involved too deep in this dispute if I don't know really what I'm talking about. Let's see. I think we should definitely mention the last line, and I think that's what we finish it up with. Muhammad al-Savari made a difference. Birds invaded Israel. And there's an explanation for this, and I think that's really interesting, and I think you should listen to this. Muhammad al-Savari was a Tunisian engineer who was associated with Hamas in Palestine. He designed and manufactured unmanned aerial vehicles, UAVs, there and contributed to the development of their missiles. He was assassinated by the Mossad in 2016 in front of his home in Tunisia. I really have to say, he said he made a difference. This engineer made a difference. Now, my point is, this sounds a little bit like he thinks he did a good job by supporting the Hamas. I am a little bit like that I say, I said it in a couple of reactions now, free Palestine, but I want to clarify that I stand with the civilians who suffer, and I don't stand with the Hamas. Hamas, however you would call them, if you think they're good or bad, that's your opinion, but in my opinion, they are doing crimes, and that doesn't justify what the Israeli army is doing. In my opinion, they're doing the worst crime in this case than the Hamas, but that doesn't mean I would ever support Hamas. That's my point that I got right here, and I think that's how we should wrap up the video. I think that leaves a lot of place for discussion right here in the end. Write down what you think about this, because maybe there are different information out there, but there are also leaked videos of what Hamas did and what the Israeli army did. And if you have seen leaked videos of this, you can actually not take a side. That is my personal experience that I had with that. Now, I'm very grateful if you still got it to this point, because I can't believe that I managed to make a 3-minute song to over 20 minutes in a reaction. Sorry for being so boring today. Anyways, man, if you want to check out my latest music video that I got released, you can find it right here on screen. Thank you very much if you do so. I appreciate that a lot. It's with English subtitles so you can understand the lyrics. Right above, you can find my reaction before this one on Junior Hassen. I reacted now already a couple of times on his music. Maybe you want to see that. You can follow me on Instagram and Facebook if you want to. And I'm out.